Do you guys remember back in, say, 2013 when you got on your phone or iPad or whatever device you decided to eat Cheetos on, and you went onto YouTube to watch scary or creepy videos, and you were, for some reason, infatuated by it? I mean, as a little kid, you were terrified, but it also almost was calling your name. Well, I do. I remember that. Whether it was some top 10 chills video or some creepypasta or even videos like Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared. Seemingly every person on this platform has had a run-in with these types of channels. But that leaves one question. Where did they go? It almost seems like one day these videos just disappeared. Did YouTube purge them during some adpocalypse? Did they just fade out of irrelevancy? Or is there something more cynical going on here? Well, no, that's not. They're still here, actually. People still upload them. But let me tell you, they are not how we remember them. You see, a couple months back, my friends and I were hanging out and we had the sudden urge to be scared. And instead of watching some stupid horror movie, I had the bright idea to search up creepy videos on YouTube. Wow, Jordan, you're so cool and handsome. Yeah, and you're smart and sexy too. Thanks, guys. I know. And even though these videos weren't on my recommended for years, there's still plenty of content being uploaded almost daily. This video was uploaded 2 weeks ago and has 1.8 million views. 18 hours ago, 41,000 views. Hell, even Chills is still getting a ton of views. 8 days ago, 342,000 views. Okay, wait, what the hell is this? Somehow this genre of channels has stood the test of time longer than any other genre. But the way they have evolved and changed throughout YouTube's years is something that's truly interesting to me. So today, we are going to look at a modern horror story channel and compare it to their predecessors from 10 years ago. And finally, to really understand horror on YouTube, with the help of a professional animator, I am going to attempt to make my own scary video. And then I'm going to show this video to my girlfriend to see if I can scare her the way these channels scared me as a kid. Because that's how you get women. For the most part, there's 3 categories for these original scary videos. You have the allegedly true stories, usually narrated by a deep rumbly voice, paired with scary imagery. Now, a popular YouTuber who actually started out this way is Corpse Husband.
This is a compilation of some of the creepiest, classic, true scary stories found on the internet.
And now he plays Among Us, which is just as scary. There was also almost a psychological horror, like again, Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared, or even Salad Fingers. And then finally, you have the creepypastas. I watched the creepypastas. These stories would consist of characters like Herobrine, Ben Drown, Slenderman, or Sonic.exe, which are all mostly twists on characters from popular video games. Now, they're not all based on existing media. Like, I'm pretty sure Jeff the Killer is just some fucking guy, but it usually starts off with a kid unknowingly buying a haunted copy of a game that somehow comes to life, and then the character's like, ah, I'm gonna get you! I'm gonna get you! Now, it's a bit more complex than that, but that's the gist of it. And now that I'm a bright, handsome, smart, handsome 18-year-old, I obviously know these stories are not real, but as an 8-year-old adolescent child, I was fucking terrified of this guy. I didn't know creepypasta meant a fictional story. I thought it meant creepypasta. I remember having to get one of my family members to walk me down my grandma's hallway so Sonic.exe or Freddy Fazbear wouldn't kill me. So the point of that whole story is that some way or another, these creepy channels played a crucial part of a kid's experience on YouTube. And since they're apparently still thriving in today's age, that means they're still scaring kids to this day. Which is awesome. So now that we have a better understanding of where this genre originated from, let's now take a look at a modern day horror channel to see how much has changed. And I think the channel that we're looking at today has the ability to absolutely petrify a little kid, but is also the funniest thing I have ever seen. And the name of that channel is Horror Shorts Party. And according to their banner, I should pronounce it Horror Shorts Party. Whoop, whoop. But first, let's take a look at the thumbnails, because they're pretty funny. So I actually made a slideshow to really show off my favorite thumbnails from this channel. Okay, let's go ahead and get to the first one. Did you see that transition? That was cool. So this first one is titled 3 True Water Park Horror Stories Animated, and it has 1.6 million views. Okay, let's see the thumbnail. Alright, so I'm not too sure which one is the scary part, like who's the scary person? Because this guy looks like pretty angry that this unfortunate event happened. Okay, you know what, we can't linger on these too long, let's move on to the next one. This next one is called 3 True Sauna Horror Stories. Let's see the thumbnail. Okay, I'm starting to notice a pattern here. This one is 3 True 7-Eleven Horror Stories, and it has 600,000 views. Okay, let's see the thumbnail. It's a woman going, "Give me Slurpee." Is the scary part that she really wants a Slurpee and she is demanding it? Or is the scary part that, you know, they don't have any? I don't even think Slurpees are that good. Like, it ain't ever that serious, dude. This next one is 3 True Summertime Horror Stories animated. Okay, here we go. Yep, we're gonna move on. So this channel creates like a collection of animated stories for one video that are based off of real events, and they upload pretty consistently. And they actually have like a whole team behind them. And I think this channel is almost like a combination of the old creepy, allegedly true stories mixed with creepypastas, as they have things like jump scares and ghosts. But they also claim that all of these stories are true. So I picked 3 videos to watch today so we can study what is really scaring the kids these days. And the last one is my favorite. Here's a preview of that one. That's all you get for now. And this channel is actually catered PG-13. But I think we all know if I saw 3 True Drake horror stories animated as a kid, you know I'm clicking that bitch so fast.
I'm really sorry, but I just can't do that. I'm married.
Something about what I said really set him off. He started crawling up out of the sheets, growling like a dog. I better find your lovin'!
You know, I can't really judge because this type of thing would scare me as a kid. So the title of this video is 3 True McDonald's Night Shift Horror Stories. So this, mind you, true story starts off with first asking a question.
Have you ever wondered why the classic Big Mac always had 2 patties in it?
Okay, well no, I've never wondered that. But also, why did that burger make that sound?
Big Mac always had...
That was gross. Do Big Macs make that sound? Oh. They do. Well, shit. You learn something new every day.
Since hearing about the most uncoveted secret that they've been keeping confidential for all these years. For those that hear my story, don't say you heard it from me. The story happened to a friend of
Whoa! You cannot put those there without warning. The guy from the summer video might get you. Okay, so the story starts out with Harold and Kumar. And you know, they're just relaxing after a long day, becoming under the influence.
watching TV and getting under the influence.
And watch some TV shows like Among Us.
After about a dozen sitcoms, both of them suddenly looked at each other dead in the eyes and shouted in unison,
I got the munchies!
They kind of sounded like a COD zombie.
I got the munchies!
You got any food? Come on, man. I know your mom probably hooks you up with leftovers from a restaurant. My mom works at a massage parlor, you idiot!
Whatever Harold is on, he seems to be in a different plane than Kumar.
You got any food? Come on, man. I know your mom probably hooks you up with leftovers from a restaurant. My mom works at a massage parlor, you idiot! The pair both head to the kitchen to check if there was any food remaining in the fridge. But to their dismay, there was nothing but an expired loaf of bread with mold growing on it. They both then mutually decide to go for a midnight stroll and find the nearest fast food venue to relieve them of their munchies. Dude, look, there's a McDonald's down there. I think we should hit it up. Do we have a choice? There isn't a White Castle or any other restaurants open, Mr. Harry Nuts.
Okay, I'm starting to think this guy is just an asshole. He's yelling at his friend, calling him Harry Nuts.
Mr. Harry Nuts. As they approach the McDonald's, they encounter something bizarre in front of the parking lot. There lied an enormous piece of round bread with a huge slice of cheese on top of it. The pair stood there dumbfounded. Why would the staff leave such a large piece of bread in front of the restaurant like that? And how did such a food exist in a dimension that size?
So Kumar and Harold are just kind of confused why there's this random piece of like bread in the middle of the street, but they just kind of shrug it off and walk inside anyway. And usually in horror stories I would get mad at the main characters if they do something stupid, but like if I saw a giant piece of bread in real life, I'm probably not gonna run away. I feel like it's just too random to be scary. It's just like that's a big piece of bread. So it turns out when they try to walk inside, the lobby's actually closed, so they gotta walk to the drive-thru. And when they get there, they actually find something a little bit out of the ordinary.
When the pair finally came to a consensus on what they wanted to order, they approached the drive-thru window and found a large bundle of red cotton protruding from the inside. Dude, am I tripping or are you seeing what I'm seeing?
Is that the McDonald's restaurant's pubic hair? Because that's what it looks like.
Looks like strawberry cotton candy. Okay, well I ain't eating that. It probably has debris and bird crap in it. Out of nowhere, the red cotton yanked through the window and into the restaurant. The two glanced through the window, trying to find any staff that might have been lurking inside. I'm not loving it!
Despite the creepiness of the evil Ronald McDonald, the rest of the order actually goes pretty well. Except for when Ronald gets mad at Kumar for dissing on his hair, I guess.
The clown then makes it clear that he wasn't pleased with Kumar's remark, saying,
Don't ever talk bad about my luscious hair like that, you little rodent! You wish you could have an afro like this!
Which I don't really understand, because he said like it looked like strawberry cotton candy. I don't think that's really an insult.
Looks like strawberry cotton candy.
In fact, Harold was the one who insulted it.
Okay, well I ain't eating that. It probably has debris and bird crap in it.
Dude, even the clown is just an asshole to this guy. But you know, now that this clown is really angry, he actually switches up pretty fast and he goes back to regular service work.
You
wish you could have an afro like this. Now may I please take your order?
So yeah, the order is actually going pretty well.
As long as we get our food ASAP. We got the munchies. Indeed. And how would you like to pay, sir? I'll take care of it, dude. Credit card, please. Well, unfortunately, there's no ATM around here. So you'll have to pay inside! The clown then extends both his arms to the window and grabs hold of Kumar, yanking him inside.
No, Kumar! Poor Kumar, dude. He just keeps getting the short end of the stick this whole story. Okay, that didn't happen. That's not true. So after Kumar gets taken, Harold attempts to save his friend, which I didn't expect him to do, really. I didn't even know he liked him. Like, up to this point, I damn near thought that Harold was working for the clown the way he treated his friends.
Something catches Harold's eyes that made him run towards the McDonald's pole and climb it. In an instant, Ronald McDonald climbs out the drive-thru window, revealing himself to be a giant, a modern David versus Goliath.
Okay, that's actually kind of creepy. But did you see the way Harold was moving up that pole? So then the giant Ronald McDonald starts shaking Harold on this sign.
Ah! Leave me alone, I'm calling the cops! I bet you used to shaking it on a pole!
Then the clown turns Harold and Kumar into a Big Mac.
The world will now know what the Big Mac is! We shall rule all fast food chains and restaurants! I'm loving it! I'm loving it! I'm loving it! Ah!
Okay, do you guys think that was actually real? Okay, obviously this one wasn't real. Some of the stories are like this. They'll sprinkle in just some random fucking ghost or giant.
I couldn't believe my eyes when I saw him moving for the first time all night, lunging at my friend and devouring her.
Come on, that didn't happen. So for this first one, I picked a more funny story to read because I think this channel knows its audience very well. It's either little kids that will watch this and then will be terrified to go to a McDonald's, or the people who find it hilarious. You see, I really want to dissect this channel because I'm going to try to replicate it. So I think we need to understand it more. The horror genre is something that, when done correctly, is absolutely terrifying. But when it's done wrong, it's funny as hell. For example, I know this isn't horror, but Sam Raimi's Spider-Man. This jump scare here, it's hilarious. But in Spider-Man 2, when Doc Ock attacks the doctors, that's scary. But this channel isn't doing horror wrong necessarily. It's being scary as well as being funny for a different audience. With these videos, you got kids that are actually scared of this, and then older people are also watching it because it entertains them. And I can prove that by reading some of the very contrasting comments. Why would you climb the pole? You know it's dangerous and people can get killed and seriously hurt or injured. What the hell? There's no way this is real. OMG, the claws is so big and Ives can't fit I'm the window. And that clown, his teeth is so big, like a box, and his eyes is moving. You cannot tell me a baby didn't write that. But then you also got comments like this. Always coming out with the bangers, bro. 10 out of 10. Been waiting a minute, but you always deliver. You know, they're competent. They're coherent. You can actually tell what they're trying to say. And then below that you get, no, leave him alone. So now that we got that out of the way, let's watch our second video. And this one is actually a true story. He shows evidence for it and everything. And we're gonna look at the one titled, Ding Dong, Leave You in a Ditch. That's kind of a fire title. Ding dong, let me leave you in a ditch, ayy.
So how far do you think we are from Jason's? Bro, how do you not know where we are right now? Haven't you walked this way like 100 times?
Okay, first of all, that guy looks disturbing.
Speak for yourself, Mr. Virgin Mobile. I've been seeing a girl I met on Tinder. And who's that? Your second cousin? Dude, shut up. How's the celibate life going for ya? Whatever.
Okay, what is this weird ass banter? How old are these guys? This dude has body hair. Why are they still sneaking out? This guy says he has Tinder and you have to be at least 18.
You know what we should do? What? We should go and ring someone's doorbell, then run away. You know, ding dong ditch.
Why does he want to go ding dong ditching? Go get a job. Go get a 401k or something. That's kind of ironic considering what I'm doing right now. So the hairy guy starts ding dong ditching without our main character's consent.
Dude, I'm not a runner or a track star.
And he is very scared.
Dude, I was bluffing. Please don't do it. Go, go, go!
Why does he run like that? He is so serious about it too. He's like,
go, go, go!
Go, go, go! And he's running like this. So now our main character just wants to continue where he's going. He doesn't want to do any more ding dong ditching.
I think we should head to Jason's now.
But the hairy guy, he's not finished.
But I'm not done yet. What do you mean? We should egg a house. Are you for real? Realer than your mom's plastic knockers.
Ew, look at his chest! This guy is 30, there's no way.
Hurry up, I rang the doorbell, so you throw the egg. Dude, I don't want to. Shut up and take the egg before I crack your eggs, chicken.
Oh, so we're the chicken when you're the one who pooped out an egg. Okay, buddy.
That's it, princess. Now throw that egg like you make it rain at the club. Oh crap, oh crap!
At least I'm running normally now, but the other guy is still running like that.
Go, go, go!
He's enjoying this a little too much. So it turns out the egg is actually hard-boiled. We got pranked by Mr. Hairy Guy right here.
How did that egg break the window? It was hard-boiled!
So now we're really angry that Joe just keeps wanting to troll us.
You piece of crap! I'm done for the night. I'm going home.
But then for some reason the main character just says some weird ass shit.
No more eggs this time, okay? No way, Joe. You're crazy. I'd rather beat meat than spend another minute hanging with you.
That's not something you just say in conversation, right? It also sounds like he's like kind of saying like, oh, I'd rather beat meat than hang out with you. As if like it's something that you dread. Like I feel like if somebody were to beat meat, they kind of seek it out, you know? But no, it's like, oh hey man, what are you doing later? I gotta fucking beat meat later. What?
We're ding-dong ditching one more house, then we're going to Jason's! Get off of me! You can't go home! He's expecting us over there!
Oh, so this guy's actually pretty courteous. We can't ditch Jason, he'll be sad. So they decided to ding-dong ditch one more house before going to Jason's.
Let's pick another house. This one is too creepy. Stop being a wimp. When are you gonna man the hell up? Dude, I just don't want to go to jail. My parents would spank the hell out of me. I'm sure they already do.
Okay, so this is bringing up the question again. How old are these guys? Are they spanking their 30-year-old child? That's kind of gross. So Joe decides to ding-dong ditch the house himself.
Let go of me! Rick, help me! Help!
Uh-oh. I don't think that was supposed to happen.
Open the door, you creep! Let him go or I'm calling the cops!
So now we're in the woods trying to escape this scary, crazy man. And we don't know where the hell Joe is. Which is maybe a good thing, because he was kind of a bad influence on me. So now we're hiding in a bush and we're trying to call 911. But then this guy starts recording himself on, like, TikTok for some reason.
Oh god, Joe! Hang in there, buddy. The cops are on their way.
Which I feel like is just not a very good idea. Like, opening TikTok doesn't take you straight to the camera app. It, like, opens TikTok, you know? Like, he's hiding in the woods and you're just gonna hear...
Feel bad she stole her panties. She shake it like jelly.
Just hang to...
The end. And like I said before, this story is actually real.
Realer than your mom's plastic knockers. This story was inspired by an incident that happened in Naples, Florida. It was alleged that a few individuals were playing ding-dong ditch and happened to run into the house of a 78-year-old man named Roger.
Roger does not look accurately portrayed in that animation. Just gonna put that out there. Okay, so Joe getting kidnapped like actually happened in real life. If I was a kid and I saw this, I probably would never go ding-dong ditching. Or as an adult like Joe, I probably still wouldn't.
Go, go, go!
So as you probably guessed by now, these stories are very loosely based off of true events. But guys, again, if a little kid saw this and saw anything resembling true, they would piss their pants. Okay, well maybe I would, because that was a problem. But they would be scared. And now that we've seen an obviously fake story and a true believable story, let's watch our third and final video. And I actually want you to guess if this one's real or not. And this one takes place in... Walmart.
Hello, how are you doing tonight?
Oh, you know, hanging in there. How are you?
Are you sure that's all you want to get?
Well, alright, maybe. Just hold on a second, I'll be right back.
Okay, so our main character is a little loser cuck. Cause like, what the hell was that? Imagine going to check out and the cashier is like, is this everything you needed? The fuck? Are you pissing your pants? Oh yeah, and that guy looks fucking scary, so good job.
What I want is a nice big canister of ready-to-bake cinnamon rolls to treat myself. You just can't beat the perfect consistency of that stuff that comes out of the can.
Okay, so as you can see here, our guy wants some cinnamon rolls. Which is, you know, a good choice. Who doesn't love some cinnamon rolls?
Yeah. And there it is. The Holy Grail. Scrumptious rolls.
Okay, so maybe this guy likes cinnamon rolls a little too much. And guys, you are not going to believe what happens next.
I guess this'll have to do.
He shoves it up his fucking ass. Why? Why did he do that? And I cut it a little short for you guys, but that goes on for 20 seconds.
Do I really want to do this? It's a lot for one guy, isn't it?
20 seconds of watching this man shove a roll of cinnamon buns up his ass.
There. No putting it back now.
What did he gain from doing that? Pleasure? The cashier asked if he wanted to do anything else. So what's he gonna do? Just waddle up there with cinnamon rolls up his ass and being like, yeah, I didn't find anything. And go back to buying his entire pack of gum? And hold on, that's another thing. The guy buys not just a couple little sticks of gum, but a whole ass box. And the cashier is like, is that all you want? This guy was weird after the cinnamon rolls, but he's even weirder for buying an entire box of fucking gum. Who needs all of that?
Oh, I know how my ex feels. Whoa, what are you doing there, man? You almost scared the rolls. I mean crap out of me.
Oh, I'm just wondering if you needed any assistance. Did you find what you were looking for?
So now this Walmart employee just keeps bugging our guy to buy some cinnamon rolls.
Really? Are you sure you don't want those cinnamon rolls? I saw you looking at them real hard.
Like to the point where our main character is actively running away to get away from him.
Just leave me alone!
Oh, come on. Don't you want a couple of these? They're really big, you know. A great bang for your buck.
The loss prevention team at Walmart is pretty serious. And now that I'm thinking about it, I know I said this guy looks pretty creepy, but honestly, he does actually just look like the average teenager working at Walmart.
Time to shop around like a normal customer for a little longer and gradually make my way toward the exit. God, this whole situation has really stressed me out, though. That's not good.
Was that his ankle cracking, or was that the cinnamon rolls? I don't know which one would be worse.
Back off right now! I don't know what you want with me, but you're not gonna get it!
Oh, sir, you know what I want, and I am going to get it. It'll even be my pleasure.
Wait, that's Chick-fil-A's thing.
It'll even be my pleasure.
Get away from me!
Now you've really pissed me off!
So not only have we stolen cinnamon rolls, but we've also just assaulted an employee. Who's the villain here?
Sooner or later, he'll think I got out somehow. Sooner or later, he'll have to go home. But where is he? Let me just have a little peek. He's not out there. Not over in that direction either. Not over here. Not even out there. What's going on? Where could he have gone?
I found you!
And that's how it ends.
I think the impact might have popped the cinnamon rolls.
Aww.
Hey, genius! Next time, just buy the rolls, and don't ever shove it up your hole!
I'm gonna be all over the news.
Okay, so the lesson of this story is just buy the rolls and don't shove it up your hole.
This story was inspired by a true story regarding a 41-year-old man named Martin.
The most unbelievable part of this story was real.
The man thought it was a good idea to steal multiple items, including cinnamon rolls, which he had to hide up where the sun don't shine.
I love this guy's complete monotone voice saying, where the sun don't shine.
Where the sun don't shine.
I also don't like this dude's mugshot. It's giving me the creeps.
The cinnamon rolls ended up exploding inside him, thus causing a scene and ultimately his arrest.
He does look like the type of guy to buy a whole box of gum. Oh yeah, and shove cinnamon rolls up his ass. Also, let me read you just my favorite comment from this video. This is my fave shows. This guy was probably really enjoying himself until he got to the part with the cinnamon rolls. So remember at the beginning of this video when I talked about how I found these types of channels while with my friends? Well, this is actually the video I first found. So imagine my surprise after not watching scary videos for years. And then this is the first video I see getting back into it. Just try to guess what emotion I was feeling at the time. That's right. Inspiration. I want to do this. I want to make my own scary video to finally get back at all these channels who scared me as a kid. To all the times Sonic.exe made me piss the bed. It was him! It wasn't me! He pissed the bed. And the person I'm going to scare is Grace. So using my extensive knowledge of watching creepypastas as a kid, and my new knowledge of these modern day horror channels, we are going to find out if I can make the scariest video on the internet. And while I'm working on this scary video, let me talk about today's sponsor. me. I absolutely love creating videos for YouTube. As a little kid, I remember watching so many tutorials on how to edit and green screen. And now look at me. I still don't know how to green screen right. But anyways, I just wanted to give a quick thank you to you guys. We recently just hit 20,000 subscribers, which is just insane. And if you are watching this and you haven't subscribed, you can do that now. If you want, I don't know. 99% of you guys aren't. So no pressure or anything. Anyway, look at the cool behind the scenes shots. Look, this is me like thinking of the idea. This is me animating. This is me voice acting. Oh, look at that.
Hey, you! Get out of here!
Oh, jeez. I gotta get out of here.
Get out. Yeah.
Guys, I couldn't do it. Listen, if you're thinking, Jordan, you have no animation experience, of course you couldn't do this. Well, actually, I have animated in the past, so I thought this would be easy. And I can actually show you my animation experience. Alright, that's my animation experience. I even got the help of a real animator. Awesome May! What's up?
What's up, Jord?
What's up, brother? I'm working on this awesome animation. Awesome May, okay? And I just wanted you to look, because you're like you draw, right? Like you're a drawer.
Wait, I do draw sometimes, yeah.
Yeah, so I'm going to show you this like frame I've been working on, this animation, and I want you to see if I have what it takes.
Oh, I can do that. I'm a great judge. Let's see this.
Okay, you ready?
Yeah. No.
Awesome. So maybe I underestimated my experience just a little bit. But you know, as I was attempting to animate this and realize how difficult it truly was, I genuinely gained respect for this channel. To keep it standing for the last like 10 years is incredible to me. And I can sit here and laugh at funny bits out of context.
Go, go, go!
But I really am thankful for this channel for still scaring kids nowadays. Because it really is a universal experience I think any kid should go through on YouTube. And hey, at least they're not ruining Sonic.exe like this video.
What? Imposter found! Imposter found!
I don't even know you anymore, dude. Usually when people look at something that's changed over the past few years from when they were a kid, they look at it almost lesser because it's not what it used to be. But I think horror channels have seriously improved throughout the years. So yeah, that's what happened. And also, I did manage to scare Grace the way these channels scared me as a kid. Were you scared?
No.
Ah! So you can call that a successful video. See ya.